Welcome back to the Girl Cave. I'm halfway through the collection cut up. Today I'm going to be working on layout number 6. And a small disclaimer, it's a stormy day here. So you might hear my grand dog crying. He's such a baby. He does not like thunderstorms. For layout number 6, I've chosen this paper, which I know my sister's gonna like. She loves this color. This is a double page layout, and I could simply just cut this paper in half and use that, but if you notice, it's a little darker on the bottom, and I know that would bother me, so I'm just gonna cut 2 of them, and then I'll have 2 extra pieces for another layout. And then I think I might use these 2 leftover 1-inch border strips. I like the way that looks together. I went through some cut aparts to see what I can find. We'll see. If you would like to play along, don't forget that you can access all of the documents. There are 3 different handouts. One is a sheet on how to build your own collection. The other one is a cutting guide, and the other one is a layout configuration sheet. And all of these can be found on Janet's Patreon page, and I will link that below in the description box. When you're making an album for somebody else, you have to keep in mind their style. That sometimes tends to be a little bit difficult. Hold on. You're gonna hear the dog start crying pretty soon. He is just looking out the window like, what was that? So I'm making these pages. I have to be very mindful of the clusters, how big, what do they, how many colors I use, because she's very picky about that, and I want it to be something that she loves. I'm keeping her style in mind when I'm creating these. Also, I don't know what the pictures are going to be. Obviously, they have to do with the beach. I have to be mindful of that, right? And I have to be mindful of how much space I leave her for pictures as well. And I know that her pictures are going to be 4x6 because she's not going to be into the whole downloading an app and printing in different sizes. She's going to be just like, I want to print my pictures and I want to stick them down. I'm keeping that in mind, and I want it to be that way because I want her to enjoy having her pictures in an album. I don't want to create more work for her or make something that then she's not going to use because she's not into scrapbooking. But enough talking, let's get to playing. Okay, so I cut my paper and I've got some embellishments here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them, but there's some inspiration there. And I have a little tray here as well with some flat things and a little bit of chipboard and wood veneer. Let's get to putting this page together. It should be super quick because it's just half a page and a border. How cool is that? I'm probably out of frame, but I am using the edge of my desk to line up my paper because it's a lot easier that way. A lot faster too. Now I'm just gonna do the border strips. Do the same over here, and that's it. I mean, all I have to do is create my little cluster and a very basic title, because again, I don't know what her pictures are going to be, if they're just going to be like pictures of nature, maybe friends visiting. That is so cute. It's just simple colors. I think I want to use this as a base for my title. But you know what? I'm going to cover the seam with this ribbon. And my grand dog is right between me and my cart, so I can't roll it closer to me. And make sure I have enough for 2 pages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Okay. Okay, so I don't think it's thundering anymore, so that's a good thing because he was just a nervous wreck. Do that, and then we'll do this one. I have just a little bit left. What will I do with that? Oh, maybe for a tag. Okay, so don't throw it away. And then glue. I'm just gonna use just a little bit of glue. There we go. And you might hear the radio in the background. Like my husband was turn on the radio to see if that would calm the dog. But he just wants to be held. When there's thunderstorms, he wants to sit on your lap. He's such a little baby. So he grabs his little toy, puts it in his mouth, and he carries it around like a like a pacifier. He's adorable. He's adorable, but he's a mess. He is a mess. There we go. My girlfriend and I, we went walking early this morning, and it was drizzling. It wasn't like just enough to mess up your hair, you know? Just enough to mess up your hair. But as soon as we got home, the storm hit. So I'm very grateful. There you go. There's some thunder. Very grateful that we were spared. Because there's no way to cut that short. Either you hitch a ride with someone or you walk the whole 3 miles. There's no way around it. No way around it. And there's not really that much of a place for you to write it out, like take a cover. There's like halfway there, but you know, you gotta be lucky to be caught halfway through the walking path. I'm gonna use this tag. You know what? I'm going to get my crocodile and use what's left of that ribbon. And that way, I can use the leftover ribbon. No waste. No waste whatsoever. There we go. Tie a little knot. Okay, so I think I'm going to use that one on the right side of the page. For the left side, I'm just going to do my title. I'm going to go for it. I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to put it down. And there. My title is going to be basically Hello Weekend. I was thinking of using the ocean side, but there's a lot more of that color here. So I think I'm going to use that. Get some dimensional tape. Because I have this little sticker that says beach, and it's not completely covering. Let me just do this. There we go. Some of it is hanging off the frame, and I wanted to have that support. So I'll put a little piece right there. And I have to double it so that it's at the same height. So I'm gonna place one layer on top of the other one, and that way they're the same height. And let's start building this. So we'll do something like that. I don't need you. Hello Weekend. Let me put more adhesive on this. So for this album, because I'm keeping my sister in mind, I haven't used Brad's, because, you know, when she puts her pictures in, I don't want her to have to fuss with that, you know. It's just, you got to keep in mind that if they are scrapbookers or not. If they're not scrapbookers, keep it as simple as possible for them, because you don't want it to be a hassle. You don't want to create a hassle for them. Nobody needs that. Oh, that is cute. Okay, let me get the glasses off. What am I doing? I don't know about that vase. Ah! Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Right there. It's a good thing that glue dries clear, because I just dropped the whole thing there. And then we'll do some sunglasses here. So let me add a little bit of adhesive. There we go. I need something in there. Let me see what I can find. In here, I think I'll put just a little something, because it seems bare. Maybe this little shell, just like the picture. And that's it for that. And then I'm gonna do something really quick on the right side. And I have this label right here. And I'm just gonna put the label right there. And maybe hold down the ribbon. Just a little bit. Cut off the edge of that ribbon. Like that. Oh, I like it like this. Hold on. Put a dot right there. I like it kind of twisted. That's quite my personality, a little twisted. If you know me. And then I need wood veneer. I know I have some enamel dots. And I have 2 left over. So we'll use those. So let me put my little turtle. And how quick was that? That is done. That was amazing. And I have an empty, which is a product that I've used up completely, and I keep track of that on my little tracking sheet. I like to keep track of that, so I keep track of how many layouts. If it's a double page layout, it has 1 tally here, but then 2 tallies where it says pages. And papers used, I keep track of how many sheets of paper I use completely, so 12 by 12. So for this layout right here, right, I would use 1, 2, 3, because these 2 are 6 inches. So I'm gonna mark that I used 3 papers, and I had 1 empty, so I can throw that away. I'm calling this page done. This is layout number 6 out of 12. I still have 6 more layouts to complete for this collection cut up challenge. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I post a video. And hopefully I'm trying to do 1 per day until I finish this collection cut up. Thank you for hanging out with me. Come back again soon. Bye.